Hello, my dear students. Welcome to my YouTube channel, that's Concepts of Chemistry. Before starting today's lecture, please do subscribe my channel. My dear students, today's topic for the lecture is the metals, non-metals, and the metalloids in the periodic table. Let me show you all these three in the periodic table. So this is the periodic table, and here you can easily observe that elements which are shown in blue color are all metals. So here you can easily see that most of the elements of the periodic table are metals, that is nearly 78% of all the elements. Now let's talk about the non-metals. The elements which are shown in red color are all non-metals and their number is quite low. Hydrogen is also a non-metal. Now let's talk about the metalloids. The elements which are shown green in color are all metalloids, or you can say the semi-metals. These elements have mixed properties of metals as well as non-metals, that's why they are called metalloids or the semi-metal. So now let's discuss some points. That's the general characteristic of all three, that is metals, non-metals and the metalloids. The very first thing, general characteristic of the metals. The first point, more than 78% of known elements are metals. They occupy left hand side and the central portion of the periodic table, which you can easily observe in the periodic table because the metals are shown in blue color and they are occupying the left side as well as the central portion of the periodic table. Now let's discuss next thing. Alkali metals, the group number 1, alkaline earth metal group number 2, the D block elements, F block elements and the higher member of the P block elements are all metals. The second point, they are generally solids at room temperature or ordinary condition except mercury, which is liquid at room temperature. The third point, they possess high melting and boiling points. The fourth point, they are good conductors of heat and electricity. The fifth point, they possess high densities. The sixth one, they are malleable, that is the metals can be beaten into sheets, and ductile, that is metals can be drawn into wires. The seventh point, normal oxides of metals are basic in nature, which we have discussed in the lecture of S block elements. Now let's talk about the general characteristics of the non-metals. The very first point, non-metals are present on the upper right side of the periodic table. They are the P block elements and their number is quite low. The second point, 6 of the non-metals, carbon, boron, phosphorus, sulfur, selenium and iodine are solids. Bromine is the only liquid at room temperature. The third point, the remaining non-metals are gases. The fourth point, non-metals are generally brittle, non-lustrous, having low melting and boiling points, non-conductors of heat and electricity. The fifth point, normal oxides of non-metals are acidic in nature, which we have discussed in details in the P block elements. Now let's talk about the general characteristics of the metalloids. Now here the elements which are shown in green color are the metalloids. Now let's discuss some of their general characteristics. The very first point, there are some elements which are neither metals nor non-metals and have a mixed properties of both, hence termed as semi-metals or the metalloids. The second point, silicon, germanium, arsenic, antimony, tellurium and astatine are the metalloids. The third point, metalloids acts as semiconductors. They conduct electricity but not nearly so well as metals. So that's all for today. I hope you all understood today's lecture. If any student wants to book a paid one-to-one online class to clear their doubts, then he/she can contact me. My phone number is mentioned on thumbnail of this lecture. Please do like, subscribe and share this channel to maximum number of students. Don't forget to press the subscribe button. Stay blessed.